So here's this guy, and you could do the most subtle differences between, like, see, all he's doing is doing this eyebrow that goes up, and his lip just drops, just a little bit. So this would be probably 32 frames between these two. You know, you could probably have a waft or something that just went by him like this. I don't know if you guys could see that. Can you see this kind of coming in? So maybe I should do, well, I don't know if I should use the light box. This is Kate's specialty. Effects. So what I'm doing is I'm not animating, I'm animating what I want to say. So the eyes are what I'm trying to get at. See if I could get closer on this one. See, so I'm just animating motion. So his nostrils flare, his eyebrows just go up a little bit more. Now they're up, but now they start going even in, I'm thinking. This one even comes a little bit lower, and then this becomes a little bit more bitter. And this becomes a little bit more flared. And then his mouth dropped, but now maybe it's going to go back up. And then the cheeks come out this way a little bit more. See, this one, I can't wait for you guys to have fun animating. Like doing some really kind of character animation. His eyes will be closed. This is all very milk call-like. So in order to have opposing action, you want to have also something that's really stationary, so you can see that this is coming up here. So that this is coming up. This is all stationary. But here's this waft of, if this had a color, this would be green, right? I don't know why they always say green is like putrid. Toxic, that's what it is. I miss doing this. And then I would hand this over to the in-betweener to finish this up. And then it would go RT right here. Guess what that means? Delegate, retrace, you guys do it. After all, why should I? Basically, because it's actually meaning that, okay, I want this to maintain a certain sameness to it, so it's rock steady. So it goes up. So this is chart. This is a chart, even though, remember Glenn said there's actually no extremes? Everything is very extreme, but you have to define it somehow. That's an extreme, but what if the head's in the middle of something like that? The head's in the middle of an in-between like this. The extreme on that is going to be after this is here, and the head finally gets to here. So now the head's an extreme. But this is on the in-between coming down. So you got this, and this is already moving here. So you have to really divide it up, It's like an orchestra, if you were saying. The trombones come in here like this. Boom, boom. Meantime, the drums already went there and then coming back down. I don't know why I use music as an analogy, because I'm not musically inclined. It's the same scenario. Yeah, it's the same. I play guitar, but I like to say I play with it. There's a lot of artists that just do this. So he goes like this, and then so he smells like this, and then I would leave his nostrils even more like this. Boom. While this happens this way, and then this may just drop really low. Boom. Like that's significant to what he's trying to like. And then maybe drop the collar for the bow tie. Boom. See how it streams like this? Boom. And it drops this way, thins it out. But this is still going up. This is the opposite. His nose is even still flaring more while his mouth drops like this. And if I want to accentuate just a little bit more, maybe I'll even put his ear out just for the fun of it. And then maybe when that happens, his eyebrows start going down. Boom. And then a little bit squint to his eye. Oh, hands are. Talk to Nick again. Yeah. CTN. Yeah, we're going to be there. So, the hands will come up later. Shoulders first. Like I said, the extremes are going to be two different things. The head is coming down. This is actually a breakdown. I'm thinking that because they're going to push it probably a little bit more. And the hair, see that little point right here? His tip of his hair? That's going to stay where it is. Because he's moving quicker than his own head or his hair. So this comes down like this. See how it follows through this way? And then his nose is actually going to arc like this way. Arc this way. And then I'm thinking about like how I want to see his mouth from here. I want to see it like almost maintain in the same place because things meet up when they're animating. Chin's going to like double up. And think about the volume too. See how the volume of the cheek is going to be there in the chin, even though he hardly has a chin. And you know what? I might even float the glasses off of his nose. Give it a little reality to it. His glasses are way up here. Same with his, that would happen with his hair. And his ears, everything would be left behind. What the initiative is what guides the animation. So a little squash and stretch on the cheeks. His bow tie going at the angle. Leaving it behind too. See, the more you leave behind, the more force comes out of what you're leaving it with. So it comes from there to there. Boom. His shoulders are coming up. I don't want to make them identical. I kind of want to bring this one up, maybe this one as an angle this way a little bit more. I don't want them so uniform. And that's what offsets his hair coming in from this way. So more of the waft comes through like this. Kimchi, or what do they call it? Walk into somebody's house and they have that refrigerator full of dead fish. But it's very good for you. Professor Sturgeon. Oh, I'm never coming over here again. Not for Halloween. Nor for tea and crumpets. For God's sake. Say, oh, so this would be paused. This would be like, I would be on this pose, maybe even like, I don't know, 41 even. It's like, boom, take the time to go, you know. So be dropping down, drop down. This might be like 124. And then up here, a nice, this would be, you'd do the charts like, boom. One in the middle, so I could always please my in-betweeners. And then I may say, here's halfway, but I don't want one there, so I'll put an X on it, just so you could pretend you draw one there. They don't like it, but that's what it is. And then you'd say, okay, one halfway, 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 halfway. I want to build up to this, build up to this. You know what? If you want, put one here. Okay, 25. Put this 23, 25, 27, 28. You could do that if you want, because I'll make it faster there. 29, and then 31, 33, 35. So, if not, maybe it's even going to be more. I want to squeeze this all the way up to 41. To where this is 41. So I want this to slow in really nicely up to this one. And what would happen with this one is that this is where Kathleen would come in. I would say, I want you to, this is going to be hold for even maybe 6 frames, 8 frames, but I want you to continue this walk coming around his face, right, while he's holding still. And then it slowly goes into this. This may be another, well, I may go to, I don't know, maybe 63. Like, hold this pose where his nostrils just flare, and then you still have this enveloping his head, all this smell. So now I'm saying that this is going to be another second later. So if you time this on your camera back there, you would time your Avid to where I'm saying that this I want to be on frame 41, this one I want to be on frame 63. But in order to hold this on 63 this long, I would probably start shooting this one. I think we went through this before. I'm going to start shooting this one probably at 51 and then hold to 63 because I want this one to be the duration of the time on it. This last number, I want to be able to say this is its pose when it gets there, finally, but it's going to suck up into this point right here. So this one is going to be like all shut down into these extremes, way down here. So until it gets to 63 down here. So this is 43 right here, halfway through. And then so this is all going to build up to this one. Like he's going, as it walks around his face. That's, you know, what, 12, 20 frames or so. Then he starts going into this little take. And then his hands come up afterwards. He gets to this point. This comes into this. The nose drops. His eyes are, you see what happens? They're collecting. You're collecting all the environment to where his hair's coming in, but his eyes are kind of collecting up to, and his bridge of his nose is still there, but his nose is falling through because it's so damn long and weird, you know? So it's acting like this. You see that? So it kind of comes into this. And then his glasses catch up. They start falling down. Boom. And then his mouth goes up with the grimace, and his chin collects, and his shoulders are continuing. But you see this where everything collects is stopping, but everything is continuing on. So this is coming forward. See, I'm not doing a drawing. I'm not doing a drawing, you guys. I'm actually just delivering a statement saying all this is moving. I haven't yet did a drawing of his head. You get me? I'm not drawing his head. I'm drawing things that are in motion, relating to like the eyebrows are coming in. And then maybe what I want to do is start bringing the hands up as a second thought. Here's his shoulders because they came up earlier. And they're going, good grief, with this fingers in his. See, I'm actually just not drawing a hand yet. I'm thinking about how I want this to be played in the way of his. We went through that doing hands, and everybody was going like this. So he comes up like this, and then meanwhile, there's more wafting going on like this. And then to silhouette it, I want to bring this hand out this way. Something up like this. See, I'm just talking to myself. I'm not doing a drawing. I'm just thinking, where do I want to go with this? Ears this way, his eyes this way, his cheek is coming out this way, and it's billowing up like this. So anyway, the hair collects this way. So I'm thinking, okay, the hand, I'm not sure what I want to do with this one yet, but I want this to be silhouette like this somehow. So I'm thinking it comes up like this. So keep your drawings loose, because they're not drawings, they're just indications. The tie comes up even a little bit more. See how it's animating into it? It's bringing it up like this. I'm darkening it so I could see it come into play. Darken the nose so you can see it come into play this way. The cheeks come up this way. His hair starting to follow through this way. So this will be an extreme. I don't know what number yet. This is going to be a breakdown. This is going to be definitely a breakdown. This will be whatever this is here. This will be this one. Sometimes you have to do the breakdowns as you're animating. That's what it's called straight-head animation, because you're delivering the idea of where it's going to go. If I'm throwing it this way, I want you to know that that's going to be there like that. So I think that's the difference between animators. It's just like, how do you get there? Make something different. So if this is going to be the extreme completely, I'm coming up to here to like this, and I want it to go like that. Yeah. Sound effects are good. Ears like this, hair like this. See, it's not a drawing. I'm just talking about where it's going to go. His glasses may be way up here still. Like they're not yet a part of his face. That gives a nice illusion of stuff that's going on. So you have his eyes here, like that. The mouth is down here. Cheeks are here. Ear would be back here maybe, a little bit farther. The tie. See, that reference is something that's a little bit more static, always gives more animation. So, in negative shapes, think in negative shapes like this. And this is where Kate would do some fun stuff with all this green mist going. Oh, even dragging out of his nose, that would be funny. He just now sniffed the damn stuff. That'd be funny. See? That kind of. I mean, it really depends. Just get the character going. See how this works like this? This is, now, what I've done so far is only the anticipation of this. See, this would be kind of fun. I'm going to go ahead and do this just because I think it's fun. And it's something Kate would do. I don't care what time it is. I'm just going to keep having fun. Okay, here comes this. Huh? Was that you? See this big old lady next in the elevator. Huh? Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. See, he doesn't move much, but everything else is. It's going right across his nose. You guys could take a break. I'm going to play. Oh, it's lunchtime. Okay. Well, I'm still going to play. I just take a break. Say go eat lunch.
It's like about 20 minutes to 1. So you'll be back at like about 20 minutes after 1. Okay?